20 of the world's biggest human body parts. The human body is an amazing thing. Humans can look so radically different from each other that you would doubt they're even members of the same species. Body parts can be drastically different sizes, and physical abilities can vary widely from person to person. But what about people who have parts that are much bigger than average? It's incredible to see the variance in the human body in such specific ways. Here are some of the biggest body parts in the world, including a few record breakers. Number 1. Radhikant Bajpai has the longest ear hair in the world. In 2003, he was crowned the Guinness record holder for longest ear hair. Since then, it's continued to grow and is now almost 10 inches long. Number 2. The biggest hand in the world belongs to Liu Hua, and it did for many years until he underwent a massive surgery to remove much of the excess flesh and bone. He suffers from macrodactyly, a form of gigantism. Number 3. Although she doesn't qualify as the world's tallest woman, Svetlana Pekhratova does have the world's longest legs. They measure at almost 52 inches or 4.3 feet. Pekhratova holds the record for the highest amount of shots blocked while playing at the Virginia Commonwealth University basketball team, too. Number 4. The biggest ear tunnels go to Kalawela Kaiwi, who has over 4-inch wide holes. They're big enough to fit a clenched fist through, unless you're Hua, of course. Number 5. Devendra Sutar has the most digits seen in any living person, with 28 fingers and toes. He's a carpenter in India. I'm sure many other woodworkers could use an extra finger or two to hold the nails. Number 6. Vijay Kumar has the most teeth in a human mouth, with an amazing 5 extra jammed in his mouth. He probably keeps a toothbrush on him at all times to keep them that pearly white. Number 7. The biggest feet in the world belong to Jason Rodriguez, coming in at more than 15 inches long. The 7-foot 3-inch teenager needs special shoes that are only made in Germany. Number 8. Lee Redmond had the longest fingernails in the world. She held the record for a long time at 28 feet, but sadly lost them in a car accident in 2009. Number 9. You think you've got a big nose? Well, just ask Mehmet Azuryak from Turkey what it feels like to have the world's largest. His schnoz checks in at almost 3.5 inches from the bridge to the tip. Number 10. Francisco Joaquim has the widest unstretched mouth in the world and can fit a full can of Coke inside it. Number 11. Though her eyes aren't actually the biggest, Kim Goodman holds the record for biggest eye pop. She can push her peepers out almost half an inch. Number 12. Zhai Kaiping has the longest hair in the world at over 18 feet. She's been growing it since she was 13. Number 13. For another hairstyle, Avon Dugas holds the record for biggest afro. Her hair has a circumference of almost 4.5 feet. She's a model known for her massive locks. Number 14. The biggest mustache doesn't in fact go to Burt Reynolds, but to Ram Singh Chauhan and the Indian man who's grown it to 14 feet long. Number 15. Not the biggest, but definitely an amazing record. Kathy Zheng has used corsets for years and now has the world's smallest waist at only 15 inches. Number 16. The world's stretchiest skin is an odd record to hold, but that one goes to Gary Turner of the UK. Number 17. Gene Simmons, eat your heart out. Nick Stoberl has the longest tongue in the world, measuring almost 4 inches from the tip to his closed lips. Number 18. Sain Mumtaz has an incredibly large head thought to be caused by Proteus syndrome, the same disease that affected Joseph Merrick. Number 19. The longest extension of the human neck is 15.75 inches. It's not assigned to an individual, but rather to the tribes of Padaung and Karenni in Myanmar. Number 20. There is some debate over who has the biggest biceps in the world, but Greg Valentino is definitely a worthy contestant. His 28-inch pythons can curl a reported 300 pounds. Don't forget to share this with your friends.